Hello Virgo, welcome to the channel. I hope you're all doing well. Now this is for the next 3 months, so this will be March, April, May time. We're going to try and get a wee step ahead of things. We'll take some tarot here to get to the nitty gritty, and then I'll take some cards that I have here to develop the guidance for you to help you. So this is the Two of Wands, the Nine of Wands, the Moon card, which is Pisces energy. And on the bottom, we have this beautiful Six of Pentacles. Now, sixes are reward cards for me because they come after fives, and fives are turning points. So this is about well-balanced ways of doing things. It's about not being breadcrumbed by people. It's about understanding here that when we put things, it's like a karmic energy where when we put our efforts into things, we expect the same back. And that's a healthy way of living life. This is about balancing out finances. It could be, saving enough for a rainy day. It could be an environment you're in where you're working with people here. There's got to be good communication. There has to be equal give and take. Things have to be fair. It's about fair and just things. And this is what you could create for yourself here. This is what we should be living in here. So it's about you understanding that. So whether it's to do with work, finances, relationships, or environments, we're looking for reciprocity. We're equal give and take in things here. Balancing things out in the right way that's going to be solid for you to go forward. Now, this here is a very challenging time. You've persevered with something, most definitely. There's been challenges, there's been lessons learned here. This person's nearly on their knees. It can be very difficult to see the way forward when we're in these challenging times. So Spirit wants you to ask these questions of yourself. Is there reciprocity in everything I'm doing? Am I working enough? Am I being respected enough? Have I got a good, when I'm saying working enough, in your environment, are you being respected for what you're bringing to the table? Do you feel valued in friendships, relationships, whatever it may be here? Have I got a good financial balance going on? Because that can be challenging. In the home, am I doing all the chores and somebody's not? It could be anything like that because it's everyday life we're talking about. So everyday circumstances we're looking at here, that you've been persevering with something and it's got challenging. And you're that way down, sometimes it can be hard to see the way forward. Always remember tomorrow's another day. You've gained wisdom here. What we're saying here, there needs to be choices that need to be made to get onto a more productive path. So act on this perseverance thing. It's time to face up to it. It's time to understand what's going on and why it's happening. And it's time for you to make wise choices to make a more productive future, to relieve yourself of these challenges. Now, when we are wands are about productivity, they're about wisdom. This person here is making well-balanced choices in whatever it is they're dealing with. And when you're doing that, you're going to go forward. No matter which way this person goes, they're reaching their destination. So there's a question here to be asked. What is challenging and what can you do here to improve your situation to bring in a more prosperous environment, situation, relationship, whatever it may be for you, financial situation? What can I do to bring this balance in and bring things back onto an even keel? So let's take a couple of these angel answer cards. We need to address something here, definitely. Within the next few weeks. Well, this is a time card. So that Spirit's saying, don't be frightened to face up to these things and don't be frightened to make changes here. Within the next few weeks, make some choices over whatever's challenging here and you'll get onto a more productive path. You'll feel happier within the next few months. So you might, if you make these decisions within the next few weeks, you might see changes within the next few months. And that can be scary because you don't know. It'll be different for everybody, but you don't know what an outcome's going to be. But if you're using your common sense, you're using the wisdom you've learned, you're making good, sensible decisions, you're going to start to see improvements. So this is a good outcome here. There's going to be a really good outcome to this. Let's take a couple of these angel healing cards. Listen to life. Listen to life. I am attractive to the world around me. I am attentive, beg your pardon. I am attentive to the world around me. Signs and symbols guide me to success. I listen and discover the way to the eternal. Now, this is your signs and your symbols. This is your wisdom. that Spirit is trying to teach you here. What are your challenges? It's time to face them. It's time to look at what life is trying to teach you here. And it's time to make choices that are going to bring growth into your life, a new excitement even, and bring in a better, well-balanced situation. So life is trying to tell you something. Ask yourself. That's what I said. There's a question here. Ask yourself what that is. Beautiful. Learning to love myself. So we're not going to beat ourselves up about the challenges we're going through here. It is lessons learned. There's nothing wasted. I choose to see the beauty in me. My wealth lies in my nature and potential. I transform my weaknesses into strengths, because you might be feeling weak just now. You might be feeling a bit lost just now. You've got the strength to continue. Like I said, this person's not on their knees yet. There's one more thing you need to do to put your challenges to bed. When we reach the 9, we're looking to get to the 10. And what you need to be doing here is you need to make well-balanced choices. And that's the last thing you need to do so you can lay your burdens down. I'll start again there. I choose to see the beauty in me. My wealth lies in my nature and potential. I transform my weaknesses into strengths. I realise that I am a being of light, and I allow myself to shine. It's time for you to shine. It's time for you to take action and put your burdens down. You've got what it takes. You've got what it takes here. Right, let's see. You've definitely got the wisdom, and you're definitely realising that something needs to be done. Let's have a couple of these number cards. Here we are. Now, four fours, and it's a blessing in disguise. We very rarely see that, don't we? When something's challenging, we don't see it as a blessing. We see it as things turning against us. But everything is a blessing. Obstacles, resilience, strength, character building, experience, and transformation. And that's exactly what this reading is all about. Challenges may lie ahead, but you have the strength to overcome them. If you felt lost, which this moon card can represent, know that the winds of change are now blowing in your favour. Though some things may fall apart, you're building the foundation for something better. Stay strong and keep moving forward. Absolutely. You're persevering. You're going to make good decisions here, and things are going to work out for you. Use your wisdom, your strength. We're always stronger than we give ourselves credit for. We're talking about perseverance and strength. If you think about all the challenges you've got through here, who would have believed it? You're still standing. 2424, good times. Sixes, good times. Relaxation, joy, harmony, love, kindness, happiness, support and unity. You are deserving of affection, relaxation and joy. Absolutely, be looking at this reading, you definitely are. Open up to your family and friends about your feelings, and you'll find everyone aligned and working together harmoniously. Now, there's no weakness in asking for help and support from people and letting people know. Burden shared is a burden halved. Many people are cheering for you. When you spread love, it returns to you multiplied. Absolutely. There's people here who could be supporting you. Reach out to people, get the support you need. It will help you relieve your burdens. Even talking about things can give you clarity, can give you the confidence to make the changes that are necessary. And if it's with people that are close to you, they might not even realise that you're finding this challenging. So, always keep that in mind as well. And be compassionate about the way you go about yourself, because you want to keep your karma right. What you put into things, you'll get out of it in that sense. And that's back to what we were talking about here. We'll take a couple of fairy messages. Journey. It's time to prepare for a journey. It may be impromptu or planned. Either way, make sure you're ready when the time comes and pack your passport now. Now, literally, that might be somebody that's going on holiday because they need a break. We get that. You could be taking a break from work. But this really is about you dealing with these challenges and making the right choices to get onto a more productive path. So that would be your new journey there. Inner child, playfulness. This is what's needed here, definitely. Inner child. The fairies of playfulness remind you to make time to embrace your inner child. Playing keeps us young at heart. Do something silly and fun, but stay safe. Do something you enjoy. And it can be to do with, going to the people we love and, harmonious relationships and having fun with them. It relieves the stress, definitely. I hope this helps. If it does, please like, share and subscribe. Bye-bye now.